orientation. Now ask if they feel any pain, and if they feel any pain, ask them if they want their medication right away or you want to do the procedure first before you give the medication. So at the same time, make sure to check for auscultate the heart assessment. Start with the aortic, pulmonic, herbs, tricuspid, and mitral. Check for the S3 sound of the heart, or if they're
Arrhythmias.
and also check for the lung assessment. You have to start here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Also
What
ask
are you
them-
doing? What are you doing here?
Check.
What are you listening for?
Check for the crackles.
And in this case, the preface
Yeah,
will be
it's there because they have a thing. Also check for the chest excursion. They have some trouble breathing, right? Also make sure to put the oxygen. Check the oxygen. And now explain to them what you're gonna do. So they give me a consent. So I make sure to put my blue pad here, right? So I remove the thing first. Pretty, do I have to remove it first?
Huh?
This one?
No, not yet.
When you're doing the crack dressing,
Oh, this
crack
one
tape,
first, right?
Oh, you're doing track?
Yeah.
are you assessing or
No, I'm doing it.
you're doing right
You're
away?
doing now. Yeah. Not
So,
pain.
huh?
Not pain.
Next treatment. Huh? I don't know.
Yeah, you need to assess for its patency,
Okay,
you know,
thank
and
you.
it's intact.
Alright.
You need to check that.
So I check it first. I make sure to wear my gloves because you know you have to hold it, right?
Do it now because otherwise you'll forget.
It's okay. I don't have any gloves. So this one you can use it. Make sure to not to touch the metal. Check for the. Is this the clean side? Is this the clean?
Any is fine because you're not observing anything in this case.
You can also use the blue pad in there, right? And now you can start cleaning, right? Right, Preeti?
Have you done the assessment yet? No.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Journal assessment.
Yeah, like no. I never removed it yet, right? So I didn't-
No, but did you assess the area around?
Yeah, check for any bruises, any itchiness, redness in the area, and like if there's swelling thing there,
Yeah.
sign of infection, and then you can remove this one, right? So at the same time, make sure to check for patency, make sure for any blood clots or whatever in there, and then this one you can just set aside. Do I have to set aside now, or I throw it away right now?
Leave it so if it's intact and everything, but put it on side.
Alright, so now I make sure to
And you know how he mentioned, Chris mentioned, you need to remove it with the glove.
yeah. So I remove my first gloves and then I can throw this one, right? So now I can clean it. Make sure to I remove this one now, right?
Yeah, first remove it. Don't bring that thing yet because you still have dirty hands on. So that's
So
sterile.
I have a new gloves now.
What are you doing? You just remove it.
No,
Don't-
make sure to check for coca. Or other consistency amount, right? Now
No,
I
let-
have
let
to
her do it.
make sure to have my gloves on.
We're doing a video.
And clean it here, then throw it away, and then another one, right? So the same time, I make sure to assess the skin, right?
So first off, you need all this down weight forward. You can't be working right up against where you're working because you got to see here.
Oh,
And you got to clean clockwise. That direction
yeah.
to that direction.
Then throw it away. Okay.
Right? Distal to proximal. Proximal to distal.
Alright, so clockwise, okay? At the same time,
Can you
you check
check
out
the one
the
on the side? The big one. Can you show the big thing? No, the big.
You can I use these to dry with. Because they wick up moisture, so I can tuck them underneath and let them dry up. And in worst case scenario, they can dry up the other side. They're still sterile.
Even taking video.
Right? This hand is unclean. This hand is sterile. Dry. Dry. Boom. Clean. Right? You dry it. You clean it. You dry it. Clean the faceplate and let it air dry. And then stick the dressing in. Right? So automatically, what do you do when you come and see him? The first thing you do is get him to sit up, deep breathe and cough. You give him his Ventolin and Atrovit if he had that, and then you change the inner cannula, pull out the dressing. Inspect the skin quickly, but once you pull the dressing out, redness, bleeding. Look at the coca, especially of the mucus, right? Look at the coca that's inside the actual old cannula, and then say, okay, it's quite thick. Andrew, you need to drink more. Okay, that's one of your problems. We'll give you some, with your tube feed, we'll ask if we can give you some more free water. I know you have problems swallowing a lot of thin fluids, we'll give you some water with your peg tube. Because he's going to have a peg tube, right?
So clockwise, right?
Yep.
So you can use this as much as you can when you see it's closed already.
Yeah, and there'll be extra ones, packages, take extras.
Yeah. At the same time, make sure to check for skin assessment. Any redness, any
And
sign
then
of
always, if he's got a cuff, make sure that RT is actually coming and seeing us, right? They're coming and doing an assessment of his cuff pressure, because his cuff pressure has to be done at least twice a shift.
Oh,
Supposed to come and do twice. But that's part of they get a morning workload list for all the patients, and they come and see all the patients. So they're actually quite